That's not, I'm not going down like that. Maybe in 5, 10 years, you'll catch me in the gulag. I'll be like, I got by someone that said something that I already agreed with what they said, and that let my guard down. My own bias made me lose my my skepticism, and now you find me in the AI gulag.
Fight to the followers of the truth.
What if Pixar made a movie that wasn't appropriate? Oh, a crying emoji is the fucking funniest. What if a fucking dog was a fucking cat, bro? Holy shit. Can you even say that? Dogs are not cats, man. That would be crazy. Now, I know what you're going to say. What if a baby was a boss? Let's not go crazy, okay? That movie's got some artistic merit to it. Oh, no. Why am I not healing? I haven't earned it, that's why. No, you earned it just by showing up. Oh! This is gonna sting. Come on. I haven't earned it. This earns it? Did you see Baby Yoga got rizzed up by Chibli? Chibli's life is so fucked up. That could be real. Baby Yoga got rizzed up by Chibli. And now the kind of guy to ask for the bill by saying, what's the damage? I'm really not, librarian, okay? I know you're trying to... there must be a new video on the whiteboard behind you. Video idea. NL the kind of guy 2 compilation or something like that. How do I ask for the check? I say, can we get the bill as well, please? Phase 2, please. And now the kind of guy to pay after eating. I still think, I don't think this is a take that's going to surprise anybody. I've been talking about this for years. I still think restaurants have dropped the ball a little bit. Every restaurant, in my opinion, should have the Korean style buzzer on the table, so that if you're ready, you sit down. When you're ready to order, you press the buzzer. They bring the food. If you need something else, you press the buzzer. You don't have to wait for the server to come back and say, hey, do you guys need anything? How were those first few bites treating you? You just, you ignore me until I hit the buzzer. I hit the buzzer and ask you for the bill. We're good to go. It'll save us so much wasted time coming to my table for no reason. And you got shit to do, I'm sure, or you could just be relaxing. So that, he doesn't get stunned, or is his stun window just insanely short? Oh, he's stunned. Just takes him a minute. This should be the default. If they're not going to do that, then in my opinion, they shouldn't wait so fucking long to bring you the bill. Thank you. Like 90% of the time, they can... Whoa, and a second spinning back fist. I tried to ult him. 90% of the time, they could just bring the entrees and the bill at exactly the same time. Depends on the restaurant. Like some places, it might be a dessert place, but some places it's not. But I'm telling you, the buzzer is the way to go. I saw someone say, yeah, that wouldn't be abused. You know what? This goes back to that, like, August bit of, like, in North America, we don't believe that we can have nice things. If someone's in the restaurant mashing on the buzzer, you say, here's the bill, get out of my restaurant. We can have nice things, man. We can have a buzzer at the restaurant table.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the new world.
This guy's so cooked. Also, either way, fuck you. I deserve nice things. I can handle it. Just because some fucking 16-year-old can't stop himself from pressing the button, we have to slow down the rest of society? Fuck that. The restaurant can call the cops on that kid and ruin his life. We would save minutes collectively every year with this buzzer technology, I'm telling you. And also, I think it's going that way anyway. It's the path of least resistance. In 20 years, every restaurant's going to have a buzzer, and you're going to have to tell your kids, probably your fucking nieces and nephews, actually, you're going to have to tell your dog that you were on the wrong side of history. That I was here as one of the progenitors on the leading edge, and you tried to work against progress. How are you going to feel when you're saying that? I went to a Canadian brew house this weekend. They had buzzers for the whole table. It's already started. It's already begun. You really think I would tell you my plan if it wasn't in motion? I put the buzzers on the table of the real Canadian brew house 30 minutes ago. Every time. Bro thinks he's Fuzzy Mandius. When the words fit perfectly like that, you know you're striking gold, right? Fuzzy Mandius. Probably good. Okay, Fuzzy Mandius. That's like a mouth style. Let me back it up here. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Either way, the buzzer's the right way to go. Come here. Come here. I think it's fair to say I might have gotten a little greedy. You can just walk over it?
It's not over yet. I am the chosen one.
Oh, that should be on lock. Americans, when they come to Europe and see a road, what is it? You can just walk over it. Oh, I see. I had a very European interaction on the road today. I was driving down a street that is two-way traffic, but only one car can fit on it because cars are allowed to park on both sides of the street. So I was basically in Italy. Dude in front of me, parallel parked, no problem. Congratulations, sir, well done. He got out of the driver's side of his car, no problem. Where else is he gonna get out? This motherfucker, because I couldn't get past him because there's cars coming the other way at this point. This motherfucker opened the door, the driver's side door, but in the passenger seat, right? Like one row back. And I was like, no problem. He's probably getting his kid out of a car seat. Otherwise, surely he would get around and grab his bags from like the other side so he's not impeding the entire flow of traffic on the road, right? No. Dude roots around in his car for like 35 seconds, pulls out reusable shopping bags, then closes the door, gets out in the middle of the road, stretches, looks around, and then crosses to the other side of the road. I was like, there's a lot of people in Canada that are lucky they're living in Canada. I live in Canada as if it's the United States. I try to get out of people's way. Because people are crazy enough. They don't need a reason to come at you. Got shot. Try that shit in the big town. Exactly. I'm dead!
It's their duty and their fate.
The Costco is driving me crazy. I've never seen... You see like an 11-year-old kid, and he's like, messing around with a shopping cart. You're like, he's 11. What do you expect? When I saw like grown adults that were driving their shopping carts backwards, like just leaving them akimbo in the aisles and stuff like that. What is going on in society these days? You know what Costco needs? Hear me out. Costco needs a layer under the Costco that is a parking garage for shopping carts. So when you go to an aisle, you can go down a ramp, put your shopping cart down there in a parking spot, and then go through that section of the store, freehand a bunch of stuff, leisurely look around. You're not dodging people left, right, and center. Grab all the stuff you need from that quadrant of the store, go into the underground shopping cart parking garage, get your shopping cart, and then drive it back up. Oh, wait, this commentary is quite bad. What the hell, man? We're saving society one insane idea at a time. What do you want from me? What kind of, you want the standard streamer commentary? Okay, here's one for you for free. Oh, my DoorDash is here. Don't stop till you're numb. It's a reused bit. Brother, I invented it. You're out here Googling like barbecue chicken recipes. I'm inventing the mother sauces. Who's going to talk about a reused bit? A lot of you guys think you're Champion Victor, okay? And you're not Champion Victor. Unless I beat him this time, in which case you are Champion Victor. I own you. Seamless ult. I knew it. You never three-piece him? Oh!
The new world belongs to us.
Surprised you're having so much trouble on this guy? He's one of the easiest. I'm kind of ass, honestly. But I will also say, in my own defense, every Souls game for every person is going to have one boss that is easy but kicks your ass for some reason, and then one boss that everyone else thinks is hard but you go crazy on it. It's the way of the world in Souls. I still remember in Bloodborne, for me, it was the Great One Reborn. Whenever, like, it took me like a couple of hours maybe to beat Orphan of Kos. Then I would like look up like Bloodborne bosses ranked by difficulty. And it would be like, you know, number 37, the Great One Reborn. I was like, fucking really? It's the hardest motherfucker in the game. It's the only boss where you have to fight your own motion sickness while you fight him because it runs at like 4 FPS. Now, come on. I did see someone say, for me... I did see someone say for me that was living failures, but I do want to say... Really? Living failures? The blue guys? That don't do anything? Like, I'm struggling out here against Champion Victor, okay? Like, the dude is still throwing hands. He might not be as tough as King of Puppets, but like... Living failures, isn't it just like... It's like 30 little dudes who don't do anything. This is us. Rat Boss in Dark Souls 2? Which one? Rat Boss Tiny Room or Rat Boss Big Room? Tiny Room can get you sometimes. That's Celestial Emissary? I must have amnesia. Like, not because I forgot that I'm him, but I'm like, I don't remember any bosses. Kate was watching a video about a Souls game, and I said to myself when I was watching it, I was like, oh, this must be modded, because it says enemy felled. No Souls game says enemy felled when you kill the boss. Turns out, she was just Elden Ring. That's what it says when you kill the bosses in Elden Ring. Just completely, like, erased from my memory. Oh, Celestial Emissary is the blue guys. I see. You got me with the gut punch. You defeated. Impressed you can still read chat while playing kinda good. This must be sad, because people are starting to be nice to me. Like the third time you die against the boss, people are like, focus, dumbass. You were fighting them for like an hour and a half. People are like, wow, you're doing pretty well. Oh no, that's my cue. We gotta move on. At least I'm not fighting them with the damn corn dog. No gut punch! No gut punch. You gotta admit, I kinda owned him there. And then you just sort of like stand still for a bit. The gut punch is the free parry. Deserved. No, the step two. For a non-gamer, it's pretty good. So I gotta acknowledge, I'm kind of like a non-gamer these days. For someone who games on stream, I am kind of a non-gamer, I suppose. I don't really do it that much in my downtime anymore, because I don't have, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say I don't have downtime. I just take my downtime from approximately 6 to 8 a.m. on the Peloton. That's my downtime.
Light to the followers of the
We can tell. Hey, I have been working out pretty hard. Oh, you were talking about the gamer stuff. Everybody's a non-gamer. Till it's dinner time and she wants sushi again? Listen, Mad Dog, speak on that. I understand the joke. Don't get me wrong.
This is the power of the reborn.
+2, +2, +2. Oh, so when Mad Dog Nation is sexist, it's a +2. When I do it, people are trying to gaslight me into thinking that, like, they're actually offended. Yes. Okay. Well, at least now I know. So what's that? What did the 5 fingers say to the face? He's pointing out that you're sexist, which is funny, not sexist. I'm not sexist. Facts don't care about your feelings. I bet, you know what? We gotta get it. Does anyone here own a sushi restaurant? I got some questions for you. Also, does anyone here own a pizzeria? We probably don't have any sushi restaurant owners here. I could kind of see pizzeria owners. We do have a Tim Hortons franchisee. I know that, and like, it's your lot in life. I'm not making like a personal attack. But I do not like Tim Hortons. I think it's one of the worst quote-unquote restaurants that exists in Canada for sure. We'll leave it at that. I could go a little deeper. But then every time, well, not every time. One time I talked about how much I hate Tim Hortons. And the guy was like, hey, I own 3 Tim Hortons on Vancouver Island. Why don't you come over here and we'll show you how good the food could be? I don't know, I phrased it as if it was like a violence, the threat of violence, but they were very nice. But I said, no, that's not gonna happen. Come on, brother, you're really gonna make me, I'm gonna go to the Tim Hortons, you're gonna feed me a fucking Sodexo donut and some Cisco potato wedges, but like fresh out the fryer, and I'm gonna be like, yum, let's not do that to each other. Okay, we know how the game is played. Tim Hortons is not entering any blind taste tests against, you know, a respectable coffee shop. Sodexo, I gotta eat their shit-ass food on the daily. Are you in prison or are you in college right now? Sodexo catered my university's dining hall. The thing I always think about, neither I work at a hospital. The thing I always think about with Sodexo is like, it's edible food that's not good. I get like it's all about the Benjamins, right? The almighty Aller. But like, I always remember that like they would have shrimp sometimes, and we'd be like, yum, shrimp. The shrimp were always, oh my God. The shrimp were always like the little tiny shrimp, like that were approximately this big. They never had like real shrimp. Like, I don't know what was going on. I know you're saying beige shrimp. I'm telling you, they were like even smaller than that. They were like, yeah, they were krill. They were like the stuff that shrimp eat. And then it would be like, hey, can I have some garlic shrimp? And they put like 4 of those fuckers on a cup of instant rice and be like, this is a premium meal. And you're like, what? No wonder everybody's gaining 30 pounds just eating like pepperoni pizza for every meal. It's crazy. Also, the other thing, this, I don't know if Sodexo did the catering, I guess it's not catering, food service, whatever you call it. Catering gussies it up a little bit, but I don't know if they did the catering at the hospital where we had Luna. That was just a disaster, I'm sorry. But like, when my wife just gave birth, okay? I'm not saying we need to have like, oh, freshly cooked Belgian waffles with creme fraiche on them and like strawberries straight from the garden. But she was like, oh, I'm so hungry. What can we get? We look at the breakfast menu. She said, can I get a waffle and 2 sausages? Okay, no problem. She literally just had birth, right? The sausages came out. They were like cocktail wieners, just like simmering in grease. And then the waffle was like this big. Like, I'm trying to think of what a good approximation is. Imagine like 4 AA batteries stacked on top of one another. That was the size of the waffle. You better pray that I never figure out how much you bill the taxpayer for that waffle and those sausages. I get it. I get the hustle, motherfucker. But if they're out there, that's like a $30 breakfast from the hospital for that piece of shit garbage tissue paper waffle and breakfast sausage.
Open your eyes.
It's crazy. Where's the money, Lebowski? I know where the money is. Fucking Greg Sodexo of the Sodexo family. Hey, he worked hard for it. You know how hard it is to get those little shrimp? That's why we can't have fucking nice things, dude. Fuck the restaurant buzzer. It's because of Greg Sodexo and the Galen Weston cartel.
It's their duty and their fate.
Okay, we're going to focus a little bit. I'm going to focus a bit. Thank you for having me take responsibility. All right, win this one so I can leave to pick up my GF. My face went GF when. That's me tuning into Chibli's stream at 3:58. I have to leave to pick up my daughter from daycare at 4. And this motherfucker's like, I'm going to start the game right now. And then gets sidetracked in just chatting, watching like some guy in Singapore make oat milk lattes for another 10 minutes. I'm like, please, please. Just let me see you make 1 tangerine, please. Hi, can I get a fucking cheese foam oat milk boba tea? Oh, Chibli's like, I gotta see this. Please, for some reason, the only thing that'll let my brain feel fulfilled is if I see like the title screen of the game come up right now, because I have mental illness. Okay, not good. Not good. You ever watch those Korean coffee shop videos? No, motherfucker. I don't know what to say after. I was going to say I'm normal, but that's obviously false. But no. I don't even like go to the coffee shop. This shit drives me crazy. Okay, I've lived in Korea. I've been to Japan many times. Like all these videos, like a motherfucker goes to 7-Eleven and it's all like ASMR. Like you can hear the camera running. It's always like a nice deep tone that's just always in the background. And then you see like a dude's hand pick up like the shittiest looking instant food of all time and describe it as if it's like a Michelin starred meal. Corn dog in ketchup mayonnaise. A nice salty American style snack. 390 yen. And then you see him like open the package and then put it into the microwave. Beep, beep, beep. And then like a slurry of garbage comes out and it opens it up and the steam like burns his hands and shit like that. And then he's like, squishy and meaty. This is truly delicious. And then all the people in the comments are like, oh my God, your life is like a movie. I'm like, what the fuck what is wrong with us, man? I'm not hating on the guy making the content. Like, that's all okay. I'm just like, I've lived that lifestyle. I've gone to the GS25 in South Korea when I didn't speak English and bought like a fucking bologna and a packet of Ritz crackers and ate that shit with all my winter clothes on, burning the fuck up, sitting there at the bar inside of the GS25. No, my life was like a movie. It was like Lost in Translation, age 21 edition. It was not like Kimi no Nawa or something like that. It was a horror film. That's a better way to describe it. I got nothing against like Japan or Korea. I'm just saying you got to stop glamorizing. Like you could just fucking go down to your 7-Eleven right now and get like a slice of pizza or something like that. You can get some chicken wings. You get some nacho cheese. Now, admittedly, the convenience store food is a lot better in Japan. That's undeniable. In Korea, it's okay. It's better than North America, at least. It's true. No one ever does that shit with, like, you know, Afghanistan. There's never, like, 8 dudes eating stew in the mountains, yucking it up, laughing with each other. All the comments are like, wow, I wish that was me and my buddies. This shit's always, like, just you lonely looking at your phone in, like, a rain-soaked Tokyo neon metropolis. I want to go in the mountains and eat some stew, dude, with my boys. I want to eat a damn microwaved hamburger in this 7-Eleven by myself. People will do that and be like, oh, dude, I'm in my Cowboy Bebop arc right now. No, you're not, bro. You're cultivating heart disease. Oh, my controller broke. I'm going to get this guy with keyboard and mouse. Listen, I understand the hypocrisy of criticizing them for the video. I would like to point out again, I'm not criticizing the guy who's making the 7-Eleven food. That's a damn hustle. He's got the greatest job in the world. I am criticizing the people in Ohio who watch that video and are like, God, I wish that were me. But I guess it's like human nature to be wistful. You ever see that video of the Japanese guy who makes those like convenience store food videos? And he goes on a cruise, and the whole thing about the cruise is that like there's no human food workers. All the food that you get comes in vending machines, but it's like hot food. It's not just like potato chips. Like you can get like steaks and soups and stews and sandwiches and stuff like that, and salads. And then he goes on the cruise, and he's so excited. And every single meal, he's like, "This isn't very good, actually." And then like it's 9 days long or something. I think it's only like 3 days long. But every single meal, like, he's like, the Hamburg steak looks good here. And then I'm like, the lie of the century. And then he pulls it out of the package and it looks like shit. And then he microwaves it and it looks like shit. And then he, like, the subtitle is always like, it smells a little off. It gets me every time. Because most of the time, they lie, right? Oh, so crunchy, so salty, it's delicious. But like this guy was like, he couldn't even spit, like some fucking lukewarm taco salad or something like that. It always reminds me of Kinoshita Yuka. Shove like 8 McDonald's meals into a rice cooker and then cook it up. And then she eats it and she's like, yum, it's so savory. Kinoshita Yuka, after she ate 8 32-ounce tomahawk steaks with horseradish on top of them. Mmm, so rich and delicious song. Lady, come on. The other people might buy that, but I've been around the block a few times. How do you really feel? My stomach is fucked right now, dude. Thank you for asking. Oh my god. I know. It must be. That's a lot of beef.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the world.
We're so back. It's crazy how beatable this guy is. Oh! Here we go. I'm so good at this game. I'm so meta, even this acronym. This is called an affirmation. It's when you tell lies to yourself, like, I'm worth it. To trick yourself into believing falsehoods. Please stop. Oh, well, am I blowing up your whole industry, therapist? You be like, I'm sad. The therapist is like, here's some homework. Why don't you lie to yourself in the mirror for 30 minutes every morning? Pay me $260. Let me know how you feel about it 2 weeks from now, when I get back from Cabo San Lucas. I'm so back. No! I know that one! That yacht's not gonna pay for itself. Okay, here, let's not slander people, okay? The therapist is not buying a yacht. They're probably more or less getting by with a middle-class income. The person who is getting the yacht, and they deserve to, is the person who owns the building that the therapist is operating out of. As we know, the person who started the conglomerate that the therapist signed under to be independent contractors so that they didn't have to deal with all the overhead of starting up their own practice, which is very expensive, finding a building, signing a long-term lease or something like that, hiring their own staff. Instead, you know, you just give the company like 20% off the top and they handle that for you. Despite not really doing anything. Not doing much. Not doing any therapy, that's for sure. Okay. Now relax. Slow is fast here. I really thought I had the timing there. I'm going to give you a bunch of +2s for that. How did you know that? Well, I talk with my therapist, which is crazy. Because she doesn't pay me shit. So every time she's talking, I'm listening out of politeness. But there is a part of me that's kind of like, what are we doing here? Oh, that was unexpected. Huge. Wait. No! I'm stupid! I'm smart again. You should invoice her. But that's the thing is, like, I don't think she would take it kindly, which is crazy. Because when she invoices me, she says, you know, therapy is very valuable. This is bad. Hold. What the hell happened there? Oh. I got one more in me. Oh, my durability. Oh, that's the problem. Me when my therapist says, hang on, I'm just going to photocopy this for you real quick. What the heck? This post has been certified by real American patriots. Didn't you say last week therapy doesn't work?
Light to the followers of the
1 week ago, I was in Hawaii. So you must have me confused with some basic bitch who was not living that aloha lifestyle. I blocked that one. I got one more in me.
It's their duty and their faith.
NL on Dr. K would be interesting. See, this is why I'm the smartest streamer. I would never live stream a therapy session. I get it, because, like, he's the doctor. He's got to do it. But, like, my ass, there's no shot you would catch me live streaming a therapy session. You'd be, like, out of your mind. The therapy session is for me. I get the idea that, like, it could help a lot of people out there deal with their issues. I got my own... The reason I'm talking to a therapist is not to help you out. I got my own knots I gotta untangle, brother.
Light to the followers of the truth.
That's a masseuse, I think.
Humanity must be born again.
I'm gonna go one more.
It's their duty and their faith.
You've stun-locked Librarian? I don't know. Librarian's like, I'm going crazy trying to figure out if his therapist is real. What are you talking about? You're the crazy one. Do you hear the sentence? Why would I lie about that? She says, the therapist your wife. Are you crazy? Least married individual of all time? I'm gonna go to my wife and say some shit about, like, some traumatic memory from when I was like 8, when my mom made me cry or something like that. You want her to lose all respect for me? Come on. I've got to maintain a certain degree of masculinity in her eyes.
Open your eyes.
You can't be saying that shit to your spouse. You're supposed to sleep together. You're not gonna give her the ick like that. You gotta be careful. You think this is a joke? He's so right. I don't know if you should say that. I don't think that I'm right.
Humanity must be born again.
I don't know. Maybe this is therapy for men. That's a weird sentence. Maybe this is part of men's therapy right here, is me talking about husband life. Sometimes something will be bothering me, and my wife will be like, what's wrong? And I gotta weigh The destruction of my image in her eyes versus being honest about what's bothering me. Because you definitely cannot be like, oh, I was just driving home and like Creep came on the radio and hit me a little different. You're cooked, brother. You just lost. Next time you're on the freeway, Creep comes on, she's gonna be like, do you need to pull over? One ticket to Ixville. I have a sister and I do that? That's different. I shouldn't need to tell you why. I got one more, Amy.
I dedicate this victory to you.
That's a little sad. I don't think so. I think because you're phrasing it like, oh, I can't be honest with my wife. I could be honest with my wife, but if like there's something embarrassing that's making me feel bad, I'm like, I would. It's not that I would tell it to someone else necessarily. I'll just keep that shit inside. Nobody needs to know that Louis C.K. moment when you bust out crying to the final 45 seconds of Jungle Land that he talks about on Conan O'Brien. You just bring it up on stream instead. Okay, we're so back. Oh! It's not healthy to keep it bottled up. Bro, I don't keep it bottled up. Boy therapy, girl therapy is talking to a professional who is equipped to handle your issues. Boy therapy is getting into a verbal altercation with DL Guiga after every Peloton ride. And then when you start the Peloton ride the next day, you go, whoa, what the hell? Where's DL Guiga? I miss him. Hey, should we wait for DL Guiga to show up today? I don't think boy therapy works. What are you gonna do, cry about it? Like that time Creep came on the radio? Was the Grink there? Seems like a healable situation to me. Man, I'm not playing well. This could have gone worse. Boy therapy is getting into road rage at the Trader Joe's parking lot and then not telling your partner when you get home. It's true. I've never been to a Trader Joe's, but seems like one of those places, perhaps. Do not have road rage in the Trader Joe's parking lot at 3:02 a.m. My guard regain is going insane. Said no one ever. Yep. Oh, what have I done? Almost got grabbed. Come on, do something. Okay, stupid. Hold.
Is the power of the reborn.
Get him. Wait for it. Really? Huge. Huge? Not huge. Just relax. Thank you. What the hell was that? No! Alright. That guy's gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Whew. Good stream though, I had a good time. I had to eat lunch and pick up my daughter from daycare. Okay, let me get in a slash marker.